Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mary here, also known as Sunny Love. I wanted to say I want to thank each and every one of you guys who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared my YouTube channel with others. This is day 77 of us coming together, and we have a new year, right? And so the topic I chose for today is healing your inner child without losing your adult power. You can soothe the inner child within you and still stand firmly in the adult strength you've earned. Long before I ever heard the phrase inner child work, I was already trying to care for myself in real time, what I used to call acting on the spur of the moment. I didn't have the language or the tools to understand what was happening inside of me, or how much was actually possible to change before a reaction took over. When many behaviors and emotions have been packed down for years, that shows up often automatic. And whatever shows up internally eventually shows out in the world. And many classrooms may call those behaviors, such as oppositional defiance and really don't want to cooperate and just being bad or wrong. I just call it a natural response in some settings. Today, I can say with confidence that I've unlearned and redirected many of those automatic responses, and I now have healthier options to share with others. Experience matters. Life experience, field experience, and the intentional practice all matter. That is what ultimately shows up in our classrooms, our workplaces, our families, and our communities. The world feels the difference. And honestly, these are the skills that should be taught early in life, especially when we spend so many of our formative years inside school systems. Yes, history matters, English matters, math and science all matter, but they do not teach you how to regulate yourself, how to respond instead of reacting, or how to change behaviors that might one day cost you not only your peace, but your livelihood or even your life. We have to do more than unknowingly program young people to repeat unexamined and unhealed patterns. What has been normalized in the environments many of us come from and often does not work. We know that. We're seeing that. And yet we continue to reproduce it. What you learn internally is what you carry back into the world. So why is it that when working with others, these life-preserving skills are so rarely taught? Is it because helping people truly heal disrupts systems that profit from keeping them stuck? It is easier to label work as saving people than to actually equip them with tools for autonomy and growth. I believe there are countless ways we can exchange at a higher capacity with those we serve. There will always be new workers, new clients, and new participants entering systems, but many continue to exit programs unchanged. Sometimes the truth is that the system themselves need to be redesigned and rebuilt from what I call scratch if we are truly wanting to see change that lasts. Today, I want us to focus on balancing tenderness and strength in your healing. Grace and compassion must be sprinkled throughout our own being before we can genuinely support transformation in someone else. I believe deeply that when we put in the work, which we labor intentionally, the fruit will always grow exactly as it was meant to. Day 77 is about deepening maturity, not undoing it. This is important to remember. Healing is not about regressing when progress is available to you. At this stage, progress should become your instinct beneath the surface. When we allow the inner child to be seen, soothed, and nurtured, we are not asking that part of us to digress. We are inviting it to grow forward by learning new ways of care, safety, and self-honor. This does not mean you are losing your power or your survival skills. It means you are reclaiming control over your reactions instead of believing someone else pushed you over the edge. I have my own edge, you have your edge. And this reframes a common misconception, especially the belief that someone else is responsible for our loss of control. Softness does not equal weakness. Tenderness and power can coexist in the same body without canceling each other out. You can be gentle and grounded at the same time. So today, let's move beyond simply surviving situations and step into shining through them without hesitation and without devastation. I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for being with me, staying the course for yourself. And those who have subscribed, who have liked, and who have shared my YouTube channel. I take nothing from granted, and we are more powerful together than we could ever be, standing apart. Let's take a few deep breaths together. I want us to breathe in what you need, holding it, and release what no longer represents the best of you. Take in fresh air and breathe out anything that hinders your growth. You are amazing. You are awesome. And I want you to give yourself a big hug and say, oh, I really deserve that peace of mind, that peace of comfort, that peace of joy that only you can give yourself. You deserve a break today. And one more deep breath, holding whatever you need to comfort yourself and blowing out what you don't need as excess. Have a great day. I will see you on day 78. As I always say, the Lord willing. You have a great day. Take care of yourself. Be safe. I love you. Bye-bye.